And we're picking it up over on the other side of the Alliance showroom. And now you're talking my business. It's all about toy haulers, which I'm very familiar with, especially out in places like Glamis and Borrego, where we're taking our toys out to have some fun in the desert. Dirt bikes, quads, ATVs, and that's what these are all about. So what's awesome is you've got this open area that serves as a deck, right? This is where you're partying, you're entertaining, but it's also the ramp that leads your way up into the back of this toy hauler. And that's what the Valor is a toy hauler. So around the corner, my guy Joe is still with us, and he's going to tell you about what's new on the Valor for this year. So Joe, take it away, my man.
All right. You guys are with me now. So this right here is the Valor 44V14. It's coming in at 45 feet, 8 inches in length. It has a dry weight around 16,500 pounds. Let's take a look at it.
That is long. 45 feet is long in length.
Beastly.
So first thing that I noticed, and so I'm a big off-roader. I've spent a lot of time in the desert, is all the punch spots for me to tie in and tie my bikes and my ATVs down. And that safety is always number one, and you accomplish that with the way you've developed this floorboard.
Yeah, so this is called the L-Track. Also underneath this floorboard is 100% composite material. So it's not wood, so you're not going to get that rot, mold, mildew, anything like that from your toys.
Yep.
The L-Track, you have hundreds of tie-down points with this, and you can get the little hooks that go with it from any big box store, and they're very affordable.
Bed drops down?
Yep, Happy Jack bed system, so they both drop down. They're both the size of a queen-size bed, and these flip up into sofas. There's also a table that comes with it, so then you have a nice little dinette area back here. You got your great patio system with the all-season doors. And then the new for 24, the backlit LED. So you have a lot of lighting coming here naturally.
Yeah, it's cool too. So just for everybody watching, explain how these come down and they serve as beds, just to give everybody a little bit more context. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Let's do it. So I'm going to reach right behind. So this bed system comes down. Now it does take a little bit of time. I don't want to hit your water bottle. Yeah.
Got to stay hydrated, team.
So as it comes down here, it takes a little bit of time, but it's minimum effort. All you do is press a button. So this is going to come all the way down. The beds are going to catch on a little block that's inside the track system. And once it comes all the way down, you're going to have essentially what's going to be a queen over queen. Now, I do recommend getting some type of mattress topper for the, I call this the Mormon Shake. Pretty standard with a brand new system. You got to let it work itself out. Here, it'll probably stop in a second. And then, once it's all the way down, what you can do is, these go down about another 6 inches. These little gold tabs right here flip out, and you flip all 4 of them, and then you have to raise it back up, and then the bed will stay against the ceiling at that point, because that's the mechanism to catch the bed. And then these you gotta flip, these lock on both sides, and it was in transport mode, so I have them locked on both sides. But this just flips up, and then you have
seating.
two sofas.
Yeah. And I always equate my kids to everything that I do, right? I got a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old. They want space, and they want to be able to spread all their junk out. And I can just see Megan right here hanging out on this, and Tyler up here. In the morning, they can just pop out on the back, catch Dad with his cup of coffee. It's all about lifestyles, memories, and functionality, and I love the way this is set up. Thank you for showing, because I wanted everybody to see that. All right, guess what's behind here? A bathroom. So there you got a functional restroom. What I love about it is it's keeping the inside of the actual RV separate from the toy hauler part. So
now,
when you're out in the desert, you're getting dirt in the desert, you're out on your dirt bikes. It's nice to be able to have this functionality where you're not tracking everything inside. So I always go back to, what is the path of least resistance? Ease of ability with this one right here. So you were saying, Joe?
Yeah, so also, though, you're not going to get a cheap little plastic toilet. You're getting a full porcelain toilet in there.
Right.
So it's still going to be very functional for those that are staying back here as well. And above you, new for 24, we added a loft to the inside of the garage.
Oh.
Previously, it was on the other side. So now...
How do you access it?
Right here. There's a ladder on the floor down here.
Oh, so cool.
So then the ladder just clips in back here. And you can get up there. So mainly for storage, but also sometimes young children love to camp up there as well.
Love it. And all your switches back here, washer and dryer options
washer, dryer
as well.
Prepped. Yep.
Holy entertainment. Look at this on the inside. This is awesome. I mean, so that's one thing about Alliance is fit and finish. I mean, I said this in the previous 2 models we were in. This thing's beautiful. I mean, it's just attention to detail. Sitting here watching the football game on Sunday. I mean, this is taking it to the next level.
And you're actually sitting on a sleeper sofa. That half is the recliners. This half is the sleeper sofa. So if you needed a space for a guest, we got you covered there. Smart TV, tons of storage, fireplace, JBL sound system. What more could you want?
It's pretty awesome. I love the fact that you've got the double slide here in the most important part of the RV, and that is your entertaining area, your living space, if you will, your family room. So you're able to push the refrigerator and your dinette out, and then you're able to push these sofas out so that you have all this functional space. One thing about with our family is that we really like to avoid being tied up. Like, nobody wants to be tied up, and the open feel of this is something that really sets it apart. You guys did a great job with this. Full-size fridge. Look at the big farmhouse sink. 4 burners up here.
Yep.
You got the Greystone microwave.
30-inch microwave.
And then you've got storage galore. I mean, holy storage.
And you're going to find features like soft close cabinets with real magnetic catches like you would in a house. And, you know, one thing that often happens when you're camping is, where the heck do you put your trash can? Most of the time it's in the way, right?
Right, all the time it's in the way.
Check that out right there. There's a little access panel on the off-door side, so you can throw a trash can in there.
Yeah, that is awesome. Functionality, listening to your consumers. You've done that with this. Now we get to go up top. Similar to the Paradigm, you've got a real open functional space. Wow, the wood. You can smell the wood in here. It smells awesome.
And we have adjustable shelves in the closet now. So a lot of people, you know, you have different things, helmets or whatever you want to put in there, so you can adjust those shelves however you needed. Also, there's a washer and dryer hookup up front too.
And it's a king-size bed.
It's a king-size bed. The storage underneath, you got USB, ANC charge types, 110 power next to the bed. What more?
Functional restroom, lots of storage. Joe, what else? There's more to come, right? What else do we got going in the
so we're
the
gonna
showroom?
Take a look at the Valor that's behind us, because we changed the look on the outside a little bit.
All right, let's go take a look. We're making our way, guys, over to one of the other products here in the showroom. This one is also a Valor, and it's got a couple new things on it. Joe, talk about some of the exterior design. This is something that we haven't really talked about with the 2 Valors. So all the lighting up front, the generator, etc.
We changed the front cap. It's a new molded front cap, elevated logo. We got LEDs up here that aren't gonna. You're gonna be able to see your hitch when you hitch up in the evening hours. But it also, if you leave it on at night, you're not gonna bug your neighbors. Underneath here, we got the NPS 5500 watt generator, and I don't know if you know much about this generator, but it is an engine that's powered by Yamaha.
Okay.
There's remote start, there's a pull start, and there's a push button start inside.
So giving you all the functionality, make it easy.
Make it easy, right? And then you got lots of storage, the all new sleek graphics package. I call it the racing package because it reminds me kind of a race car. It's just very modern.
Yeah,
and
it is very race car-y.
If you take a look at that Valor over there, you'll see there's a black skirt on the bottom and black trim around the slide outs. Come back this way, we added a white skirt and white trim around the slide outs. Now the interior is still going to look the same, but we made the exterior look a little bit more modern and sleek is what we did.
Awesome. I love what you guys are doing in the toy hauler category with the Valor. Now, Delta. We've moved away from or over from a toy hauler and a fifth wheel to an actual travel trailer that you'll tow behind your vehicle. Before we even go inside, there's some really cool things I want to point out. I want to start with the television area, and I saw this earlier, and I saved it until now because I wanted to talk about it. So many of these RVs that you have, it pops up, and then your television is flush against a flat wall. You all know what I'm talking about. But what's great about this is they've given you not only the functionality of pulling it out, but you know what? I can put my PlayStation here. I can put my Xbox here. And those are things that I can't do with my current setup, with storage for the games and everything else down below.
Yep.
And that's
then we put magnetic catches on there. So, you know, if it does get a little windy out,
It can just stay nice and tight
nice.
open.
Yep.
Having functionality for me, you know how much grilling is so important, and having the Delta set up on the outside with this awesome flat top. So you got a cooktop on one side, and you've got, this actually looks like induction.
No, it's grill.
It's a real grill.
So it's a grill combo. It's 25 inches of cook space.
Beautiful.
So it's perfect. It's on the camp side. It's under your awning still, so you're going to be able to cook even if it's
And
a
your
little rainy
LP
out.
is attached right through the bottom.
Yep, so you have a quick connect
Quick
right
connect.
underneath.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, we go inside. Let's do this, team.
Let's do it.
Oh, man. It's just, everyone has a different look and a different feel, but they all have one thing in common, and that is they just scream perfection. And that's what I feel on the inside of this, is just well thought out detail, great creature comforts, attention to detail on things like your doors. I mean, you can just see that this is a high level, high quality.
High level, yeah. So, and that's what we were going for. Extreme functionality, high quality. You're going to get the best camping experience, especially in the travel trailer segment with Delta. You know, things as small as customers in travel trailer segment would complain about glass because they tend to be a little bit more bumpy down the road because they're lighter weight.
Right.
So we put plexi in. So that way it looks like glass, right?
Right.
So that way if something was to bump it, it's not going to break. You've got tons of countertop space. Now, you're looking over some of my favorite features, though. Again, trash cans, right? Have you ever tried to put a trash can in a travel trailer? Every single Delta is going to come with a hidden trash can. Again, that's one of those customer-driven features where we spent countless hours researching, talking to customers, and one of the common complaints that came out was
space.
You never have space for trash.
Yeah, lots of countertop too. I love that.
Again, centered our ovens, pantry space. The shelves are movable. There's automatic lights in there. 12-volt refrigerator, flush floor slides.
Yeah.
Tons of seating options. Now, this is a couples coach. This is the main audience here, so you're really going to have a couple, maybe that has a grandkid come along, or so that couch behind you is a sleeper sofa.
Yeah.
So you do have additional sleeping space if needed. The entertainment space is fantastic. You got a smart TV, tons of storage, electric fireplace. There's storage behind the TV as well.
I love how you're popping both sides out. I couldn't even tell because it's so seamlessly flush into the side. You're maximizing space. Again, I always think about my kids. We have so much functional space in here. If we want to have friends and entertain, we've got this step-up bar. You've got comfort over here with cup holders. You've got plenty of charging, plenty of storage. You got television for all the games, and then you make your way back, and you've got your bathroom. And I peeked in this earlier. For a travel trailer, they're maximizing space, so I've got plenty enough room in the shower as well. Great attention to detail. The hooks that I always so request, I'm glad to see that more RV makers are putting the simple things in here, and I think Alliance is paying attention to it. Joe, talk to me about this this gauge on the wall in here.
Yeah,
this
so
Furrion gauge.
That is our on-demand water heater temperature control right there.
That is cool.
So if you need a long hot shower, we got you covered because you have on-demand hot water heater. And what we recommend you do is instead of trying to control the temperature just turn it on hot all the way and control it at the wall. So if you want a 100-degree shower, you're going to get a 100-degree shower.
And then all your switches are right by the door.
Yep.
I know from years of doing this, man, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. And it's like you're running, having them right here is great. You can walk in, get it all done, and you can make sure everything's coming out. I love how you've designed that up. Check this out, guys, back here. Maximizing space, epitome of luxury. You get all that. Listen to that. I mean.
Now, there's something else in that closet, though. That shelf in there, it's removable. So if you want to hang or fold your clothes, we got you covered.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is cool. I see epoxy right
epoxy
here.
poured countertops. And then lift that up, hidden storage.
That is perfect.
Maximizing every inch, right?
You really have taken it to the
game.
next level with this. Storage over on this side.
Yep, and then under the bed here, if you lift that up, we have a movable shelf in there as well. So, additional storage.
So much functionality. I love it. I love it. I love it. If we were to go through all the other RVs that we were just in and we started to put some pricing against it, Are you announcing any pricing, or are we off pricing not announced on some of these at the consumer level?
Yeah, so these are all available at dealerships. So every single one we've walked through are now available.
Okay.
So what we would recommend from the manufacturer is go find your local dealer. And the best way to do that if you're looking for an Alliance dealer is go to alliancerv.com/dealer locator. Type in your zip code, you're going to find it. That's how you find the best pricing possible. We do have MSRP listed on the website, but MSRP isn't always the sale price.
Got it. Joe, thank you so much. This guy knows more about RVs than anyone else I've talked to. This guy's amazing. Hope you all are enjoying our videos today, taking you through the 2023 RV industry open house. We are here at the Alliance facility. It's amazing. We were here last year and it was amazing. Now it's just bigger and better. All right, more videos coming your way. Keep checking in.
Thanks, everybody.